Finally, Mr. Fikile Mbalula has spoke out and expressed what he thinks about Mr. Panyaza and how he felt when he saw Mr. Panyaza wearing that t-shirt written, "Don't kill Hani again." With his words, with his voice, with his feelings, he's expressing that he was asking himself many questions like, why is Panyaza wearing this t-shirt? And if this has to have a philosophical meaning, what does it mean and who is he addressing? Some people are claiming this guy is just jealous because he knows the address was directed to him and Ramaphosa. Some people in the comments of that video, wherever I took it, they were alleging that whoever this message was meant for, it got to him. And it seems like this guy now that is asking so many questions, Fikile Mbalula, it was also directed to him. Why is he so concerned about who the message was directed to? There's a clip of Mr. Fikile Mbalula expressing his thoughts.
You know, and when I saw Panyaza wearing the t-shirt he was wearing, I asked the meaning of that. Even in philosophical terms, I didn't understand it properly. Yeah. What does he mean by that and all of that? Who is he directing that to? And then obviously we live in the world of lack of engagement. So I discussed with them. I discussed with Panyaza. He explained to me. And then I discussed with the leadership of the province. And I said, we shouldn't sustain perceptions through reckless communication. Because we give an impression where there is none, that like Gauteng is defiant.
You just heard Mr. Fikile Mbalula ask why was Mr. Panyaza wearing that t-shirt and who was he directing that message to? Of course, that message was directed to him and the government of Ramaphosa. Mr. Hani didn't die for black people to be enslaved or recolonized again. In South Africa, I know most people like to act smart and think it's a colony. Yes, it's a colony. Black people are oppressed. They are facing a system of oppression. But it can also be an enslavement because black people, agree enslavement, people are taken from one place to another. But in South Africa, people were taken from their household and put in a squatter camp, in a squalor wherever, Soweto, or maybe Tembisa, or maybe Alexander, or whatever Kasi, where black people are squashed. Black people were taken from their land, their big land, big housing land. They were taken from there and put in a squatter camp. When black people were put in Soweto, when Soweto started, all these places where there's a lot of squatter camp started. These places was a camp, a concentration camp. Then as time went, it was developed, while the cities are occupied by white people, and white people also develop them like that. So don't get lost in the misinterpretation of why our leaders were fighting this oppression. They were fighting for this, they were fighting for land because they knew what had happened to black people. They knew that black people were forcefully taken out of their homes, out of their houses. That's why the likes of Mr. Hani was killed, because he was speaking against the same system the ANC is working with, against the same people. Some people within the government of national unity are the same people who were responsible for killing black people. Like killing, oppressing. They are in the government of national unity in leadership positions. And President Cyril Ramaphosa want to stand in front of the whole country and claim that Julius Malema is lying when he says this guy is taking a sellout position. He's not lying, it's a sellout position and the whole country can see. Because history is there to let us know who these people are, what were their political parties in the past. Some of these people were working for the Conservative Political Party, which was a party that broke out from the National Party because the National Party was starting to be soft. So they wanted to uphold those apartheid harsh policies of the National Party. So National Party, the new National Party, Conservative Party, some of these leaders in the government of national unity used to be in those political parties, and those political parties were the ones perpetuating apartheid, killings, oppressing, and all those negative things you can think about when you think about apartheid. And then you still want to ask, don't kill Chris Hani again. Who was he directed to? Everyone knows who was directed to. Thank you very much.